What's going on out there, horror fam? How's everybody doing out there today, baby?
Hi, everybody.
Everybody doing good? Yeah?
No,
Yep.
no.
No, you're
It looks
not.
like Molly Holly is not feeling good today.
Oh my God, dude.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Molly. Hi, Artsy. Hi, D-Gen. Who else do we have in here? Do we still have
Exorcist,
extras
what's up?
reviews? What's up?
Yeah, what's going on, Molly Holly? What can I do for you? Need me to swing by the Piggly Wiggly and get you some medicine? Is that what you need, Molly Holly? Huh? What did you all think of the new video that dropped today? Gotta know. Gotta know. Yeah, Molly, that's right, baby. Couple goals right here. What's up, Bates?
What's up? What's up, Max?
What's up, Wood? We got Wood in here. Yeah.
Everybody have a good weekend. Oh, Chad loved it. Chad loved the video.
Nice. I'm glad. Chad, you're going to have to get in them comments and let people know about it.
Molly Holly needs company in a movie. That's what we're here for.
That is what we are here for.
Although tonight is company in trivia.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know, sadly, Molly, you know, I can tell you though, if you're still sick this week, this Thursday, we do have a guest coming up. Pretty big guest, actually, on the podcast. So we're going to get that rolling. And let me think, what else do we have? I know Briggs has another video in the pipeline.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, you know, we have, let me think here. So I'm lining up some other podcast guests we're going to get. We have somebody coming in this weekend to record in the studio.
That'll be fun.
Some episodes, and I say episodes plural, that I'm going to do with this person all in one night.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. That's going to be great.
I'm going to launch that for the audio only podcast, you know, just get that back catalog going and officially launch that up here within the next couple of weeks, probably.
Sweet.
Yeah.
D-Gen had a good weekend until Sunday. What happened Sunday, D-Gen?
Yeah. What happened on Sunday, D-Gen?
Yeah.
Chad loves the 10 things videos. Does that equal the, you know, not just the 10 things you didn't know, but like the 10 reasons you should watch Creep Show, or the 10 times Steven lost his mind on air? Like, what, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, thanks, Molly Holly. Molly Holly is good for my ego.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is, baby. Artsy wants to know who's the guest. Can we get a hint?
Oh, I think you should tell everybody who your guest is for this week.
This week's guest. Okay, I don't know if y'all are ready for this. I mean, this is, you know, I can, you know, I'm going to make some men's dreams come true here. And some women, I'll tell you what, this is
some women too. Let's be real.
This is a woman who achieved her dreams right here. Okay? And was in every man's dreams. Here we go. We're young boys. Here we go. Brandy Roderick, Baywatch Babe, Playboy Playmate of the Month, which then turned into Playboy Playmate of the Year, and now film producer, film director, in addition to her acting credits. We're going to get her on here, baby.
And this lovely lady has now directed and stars in a new horror film. A horror film.
Yes.
Ready.
She wants to come on and talk some horror with us, so we're gonna make that happen. It's going to be amazing.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
she is a very cool, very fascinating lady. She's done so much, and we got to watch her horror film, even though it's not out yet, and it's good.
Yeah, it is really good.
It is really good. So. Lot to talk to her about on Thursday. That is going to be a really fun interview.
We're going to do that live.
Yep.
We're going to do that one live. And very possibly the things I record with my other guests coming in this weekend, we're going to be live for that. Very possibly. Either way, there's going to be video involved with that one. You know, we're going to spruce things up around here. That is for sure.
Yes.
Get some good stuff going. You know what I'm saying? Some good stuff. So yeah, so everybody, it looks like everybody watched my latest video on Creep Show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad. It looks like Molly Holly loved it. So I am curious here, and F Wood, checked it out. I am curious here. What would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10 video wise? And then what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 concept wise? Very curious. I wish I could get Linnea Quigley, F Wood. I've not been able to lock Linnea Quigley down.
We're working on that though. That's a bucket list interview for sure.
F Wood said the video was an 11 and the concept was an 11. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad. I want to get Molly's rating in there too,
I like it.
I want to get that in there. DJen said he was on Instagram and saw a really sad ad of no baby blisters and seeing those kids' painful blisters and they're what in the world? Goodness gracious. Yeah, that is horrible.
That sounds horrible, DJen. That would break my heart too. That's
Wow. Yeah. God, dude. Yeah, that's horrible. Chad is saying it's a 1,000 out of 10.
Creep show is amazing.
Well, one reason I'm very interested in hearing what you all think of the video and the concept is because I tried some new stuff with this video. Number one, I had the idea to do that creep show video probably 2 or 3 days before you guys got to watch it, I would say. So it was I just had the idea, thought it would be great to do it, and then just immediately jumped on it.
Yeah.
Which, usually there's a lot more planning and a lot more, so I just had it and jumped on it immediately, even though I had other videos in the pipeline that should have came up first. But another reason is because I did not script out that video whatsoever. That was all except for the intro.
It was all Steve.
Except for the very beginning where I explained what creep show is, like the first paragraph. I went off the top of my head. All those reasons, all that stuff, that was just pure off the top of my head. So I would love to know what everybody thought of my performance and like the shit I was saying, because I got really into it, man. I started telling stories of school time Steve, watching all kinds of shit just off the top of my head. And I'm like, man, did everybody actually like that?
I enjoyed it because I remember like you asked me about it, and that's how I felt about it, was that it was more like hanging out with Steven than his videos usually are. Like, that's when he riffs on a movie, like that's it. You got way more unfiltered Steve than you usually do. So it was pretty funny.
Yeah. That's what I'm glad. So Molly says her only little nitpick was she was not a fan of the stock footage of stuff that wasn't related to the movie.
Oh, your B-roll?
But that's not an end of the world issue. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, the reason... Well, there's a couple reasons for the B-roll, really. Well, the main reason is that YouTube they got onto me back in the day for using so much footage from
for using too much footage from the film.
Yeah. YouTube would copyright strike me, copyright claim me, demonetize me, all of it. I mean, if I know Chad's a big fan of the 10 Things You Didn't Know videos, and I know some of you are. If you look back through that huge catalog of those types of videos I did, all the Friday the 13th, all the Halloween, so on and so on and so on, a lot of those got claimed. Like, I would say 90% of all those videos I did, somebody got the money.
Claimed, yeah.
Somebody got the money, and some parts of the world don't get to see those videos because they got copyright claimed. So that's kind of the thing for the B-roll. Some of the B-roll I just shot myself. It was just me hanging out on the couch.
That stuff is the best.
So I tried to, I tried.
Maybe we just need to do more of that from now on. It's just, you opening a door, you watching the movie, you.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Universals, dude, there's so many. And then once you start getting the music involved and all that stuff like that, but I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
you can't do that.
No, you cannot. But I will tell you what, though, man, I'm going to start doing reaction videos. That's for sure. I want to try my hand at some reaction videos. So if somebody has any reaction type topics that you'd like to see me take on, I may unleash that, but I'm certainly going to start doing some, I'm not talking about the trailers either, dude,
We want to see your reactions to maybe some like really bizarre old horror films.
Yeah, maybe those or, maybe, I don't know, like horror hot takes or, somebody's Instagram, that maybe shouldn't even have one at this point, from the horror fandom or anything like, people's suggestions, stuff like that. Molly says reaction videos are an absolute obsession. I follow so many channels. I just, watching one actually before the stream. Damn. Yeah, there you go. Or some, horror merch or something, just fun stuff like that.
There you go. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Chad is saying reactions to Hammer videos or Criterion videos. Full Moon.
Wow.
That's what that made me think of. Is like, doing reactions to some old Hammer.
Yeah.
And to some Full Moon stuff.
We can totally do it.
Jose has never watched a reaction video.
Damn, Jose, I'm gonna hook you up, buddy.
I feel like reaction videos are love them or hate them. Like people who love them, like Molly Holly, like obsessed with them. They love them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are people who just don't get it. Like why am I watching someone else's reaction to this thing? So it's really like it's that divided, right? It's like, they're okay. I watch them every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right? Wouldn't you say that? Like people, when I hear people talk about them, they either love them or they hate them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Now I do want to ask here. Let me see. I'm making sure we're in the right category. Just making sure, because I know YouTube likes to play pranks on old Steve here. Okay, let's see here. Well, what's the incident with Minecraft, DJ?
No, we didn't hear about it.
Yeah. Dude, it's kind of like, when Cartman was reacting to his own reaction videos or something, or his reacting to reaction videos. So I gotta get on that, man.
That's funny. Jose likes watching playthroughs.
Hey, there you go.
We're just gonna have to start recording all your playthroughs.
We have a couple videos, Molly Holly, on Long Legs. Yes, we've watched it. We even reference it in the new Why Movies Suck Now video. So that probably doesn't bode too well for.
But we did a review like right after coming home from seeing it. So there's a full length like movie review up for that if you want to watch our review on that.
Yeah.
And then we do talk about Long Legs when we talk about why movies suck.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think I gave everybody enough time to get in here, get seated.
They're ready.
They are ready. Let's launch into some horror trivia. What do you say, horror fam? Let's get it going, baby. I have 4 rousing different types of horror trivia today.
Cool.
We're going to do it up. Let me go ahead and load this up here. Okay, here we go. Now, first, we're going to start with some face scrambles. We're going to start with some face scrambles here. Yep. Good old StreamYard, buddy. StreamYard's on top of it, buddy. This is a stable platform if I've ever seen one.
They're working hard for the money.
They sure are, Anna. They sure are. All right. Now, how this works is I'm going to show you a picture of a horror celebrity, and you have to tell me who that horror celebrity is. Okay. And of course, I do have the Talk Horror trivia leaderboards loaded up. It's gonna be a tough one there, and Chad is the defending champion.
The defending champion. I just read D-Gen's story. D-Gen shared the story of what happened.
He did. He did. Okay, let's have a look here.
And it made me laugh.
A bunch of middle school kids being loud, throwing popcorn and sodas at the screen, and people that the police had to be called and forced them to leave, and their parents had to pick. Jesus.
Dude, middle school kids should not be allowed to go anywhere by themselves. They should always be accompanied by at least 4 or 5 adults.
Right. Now them kids, man.
So a lot of you know I used to be a youth minister, and when I was, it was specifically for the middle-aged school group, and getting volunteers to help was impossible because even parents of middle school age kids are terrified of middle school age, not high school kids, middle school kids. They don't want to have anything to do with that.
They try too hard, you know.
It's the hormones.
Yep.
They're insane.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
None of them are making good decisions ever.
Okay, here we go, horror fam. We're going to get into this trivia here. Like I said, I'm going to show you a picture of a horror celebrity.
Cool.
And you got to tell me who that horror celebrity is. Now, I want first and last names here. First and last names, unless otherwise noted. And do your best on the spelling. You know, we're lenient with that. Here we go, horror fam. Hands over those keyboards. Here we go. Who is this horror celebrity? Who is that? It is not Val Kilmer, Molly Holly. Very close, though. Very close. I can see where she could get that. F. Wood.
There you go.
With the correct answer.
And a cheers for being the first.
It is, in fact,
up on the leaderboard.
Adrienne Barbeau. Goodness gracious. F. Wood, buddy.
Dude, and that haircut for curly hair has made a comeback. Like, that is back in. I love it. I love everything about it.
Wow. Wow. F. Wood, let me tell you something, buddy. F. Wood, you can't keep that man down. Look at him.
Nope.
I'll tell you what, that is a redneck on a mission right there, and he's making a statement.
We see you, Zim Zam Flim Flam.
What's up, Zim? What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? All right, here we go. Next one coming up. Here we go. Who is this horror celebrity? First and last name. Look at this here. Good luck. Good luck. That could be anybody. That could be anybody. Kind of looks like Fabio to me, Anna. Oh, Molly Holly. Molly Holly with the correct answer. That's Ken Forey.
Held so closely by F. Wood. Ba-boom.
Ba-boom, baby.
Ba-boom.
Molly
Back
Holly. She's untamed. She's like Miley Cyrus. She can't be tamed, Anna. Can't be tamed.
There we go.
Look at that. All right. Wow. Wow.
Speaking of my special sound effects here, where's JK tonight?
I don't know. Summon him, Anna. Play a sound effect. Play a sound. There you go. All right, here we go. Next one coming up. Now, first and last name. Here we go. Who is this horror celebrity? Look at that.
The horror celebrity.
Ooh, who could this be? It is not Steve Martin. Look at that.
That was a good guess, though.
That really was. Very good guess.
Mm-hmm. It is not Richard Mall.
Molly Holly. Yes. Leslie Nielsen. Look at this. Barely touched, barely manipulated. Was that picture, Anna?
Barely manipulated.
Holly. Wow. And look at this now.
Archie says he looks like a bat.
Well, he did. He was in what was it? Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yep.
There you go, buddy. He can flop with the best of them, Artsy. There we go. But look at that, Molly Holly now on top. F. Wood. Oh my goodness. You know what? He's in the woods right now. He's in the redneck woods of the Carolinians. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Here we go. Next one coming up. Next one coming up. Who could this be right here? Who could this be? First and last name, HorrorFam.
Oh
Look at
God.
that. Look at that.
Molly Holly, your last comment made me think of the song Laid by James. I don't know if you're familiar with that song, but it's got a great line pertaining to that.
Look at this. This is, I mean, I'm essentially giving this one away.
I mean, he's still like very recognizable, but it is hilarious.
I love Dick Miller.
There you go, Jose.
Jose with the correct answer. That is Patrick Wilson. Look at that. His forehead grew 4 sizes that day. 4 sizes, Anna.
Yep.
That's right. Oh, poor Molly Holly. Poor Molly Holly. But look at Jose, buddy. Jose, he typed it. Rumor is he typed that with his feet too.
Daniel gets it. James is a great band.
There you go.
I love them.
Go. I love Daniel's profile picture too. He's got that like looks like an apple pin behind his ear. And did you draw that, Daniel? That's badass. All right, here we go. Here we go. Next one coming up. Next one coming up. Now this next one. First and last name. We'll throw some people here, but here we go. Who is this horror celebrity? Look at this. Look at this.
Who could that be?
Who could that be?
There's only one person that could be.
Who? Who? Wow. HorrorFam is stumped right now. They're absolutely.
Somebody has the zoomies.
Stammered, stumped. Oh, it is Chad. It is Chad with the Zelda Rubinstein.
Good job,
Look at
Chad.
That. This house is clear.
Only when I say so. Only when I say.
Look at this. Now we have some unprecedented action over here.
We do unprecedented action. I can't believe it.
Look at this. We had 5 questions and 4 competitors up on the boards already. I mean, this is anybody's game right here.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Those are the best games.
These are the best games, actually.
All
right. Next, we're going to do guess the character. And first and last name for this first one.
Okay.
You know. Was she in 16 Candles?
She was. She plays the organ at the church. And she squishes when she walks. It's hilarious.
I've only seen that movie once. So
Molly Holly and I get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Zim knows. She played the organ. That's right.
Oh my gosh. All right. Now I'm going to show you a character from a horror film. And you have to tell me that character's name, not the actor, but the character's name. And I want first and last name for this first character. Here we go. Who is this?
Who is that?
Look at that. Look at that haircut, Anna. That's a perfect haircut. Looks like Patty Pimblett.
Oh, my mom used to like bowl haircut my hair, so I feel his pain.
Wow, Zimzam.
Nice. Whoa, hey.
God,
hello,
dude.
kitty.
It is Zimzam
Good
with
job, Zim.
the correct answer of Danny Torrance. Wow, look at that. All right.
Look at these shenanigans I have to deal with now, guys.
I know. My goodness.
That's right, Chad. We're the Bang Bros.
That's right. Oh God, Anna, you might not want to say that.
Oh.
YouTube just picked up that transcript. Like, hold on a minute here.
Oops. We both have bangs. How about that?
Yeah, come on, jeez.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my gosh. No.
No, Kitty. No, Jason, damn.
It's too late.
He killed them all. Look at that. Oh my God.
And now he's just over there cleaning himself like nothing happened.
See, dude, it's because a cat.
Zim, that really happened. There was a cat here.
it's because a cat can never be content just sitting still. Ever. Like, man, you know, now I'm on top of this chair. I should probably step on that shelf where there's no room to step. That's probably the good next move to make. Wow.
He's always making the best next move to make.
Wow. That's a really good maneuver to make. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at least he's not one of those cats that knocks things over on purpose. Those cats. You know those cats.
You asked Jason what he thinks about that shit.
He does make oopsies though, but he tends to scare himself just as much as he's
over here somewhere now doing something evil.
I think you're right, Chad. Chad thinks he wanted the lament configuration, and that's probably accurate.
Probably. Oh yeah, Molly Holly couldn't deal with one of those. I'll tell you what, if we had one of those, he would have been back to the shelter in less than 48 hours.
Yeah. No,
100%.
we did for all the shenanigans you see on the stream. He's generally a very, very sweet, chill kitty.
Yeah.
He just there's something like that agitates him that we're sitting here talking and he can't get in on it.
He's nosy, dude.
He is. It's like he wants to be in, because as soon as he hears Steven and I talking to each other in the morning, he is up on that bed in our faces, like as soon as he hears us. As soon.
That's Daniel is very correct right there.
Right?
Kitty Cinnabite. All right, here we go. Next one coming up, HorrorFam. Next one coming up. Here we go. First name for this next character. First name only for this next character. Do not require the last name. What's up, Jamie? What's going on, baby?
Hi, Jamie. Yeah, I think
Who is this character?
He fought the wall goblin all night and now needs to check on us.
Oh, just like Cat's Eye.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. What's going on? It is not Lena F. Wood. It is not Lena. No kitty.
Molly Holly.
Molly Holly got it.
Yep.
Wow. Holy crap, Molly. How in the hell do you remember the last name? Jeez. I want her tested for steroids, Anna. Come on.
Jamie Hill says she got to meet her. How was that? Was that fun?
Wow, Jamie. Dang. Did y'all have a good old time? I was looking for Jason. I don't know where in the hell he went.
Maybe under my chair because I can't see him. Yeah.
Probably
under my chair.
F. Wood hasn't seen it yet. Oh, F. Wood, what are you doing? It's one of the most popular horror films in recent memory.
Probably.
All right. Now, next up. Look here. We need this. Yes, Molly. Yes, absolutely. Oh, look at this.
How fun.
That's freaking awesome.
That is. That's awesome.
Did she do the tick for you, Jane? Did she hit you with the?
You're like, come on, you got to do it for me. Just once.
Yeah. All right. Now, next one. I need this character's full name. What they're called in the movie.
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing they are called.
There you go. Who is this? Look at that. Damn, he's buff as hell.
You're no kidding.
Good Lord.
I don't remember that. That's hilarious. That's not what I think of when I think of this
is from like the newest movie or something, which apparently sucked balls, but Jose with the correct answer.
There you go.
It is Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head Jose. Look at that.
Pyramid Head Jose.
Pyramid Head Jose. And Jose now moving up the leaderboards. He's challenging Molly Holly.
They're neck and neck.
They're neck and neck. We got Molly with 3 points. Jose with 2 points, right under. Molly's still on top just the way she likes it, baby.
Jose says he's always been creepy. He has always been creepy.
That's true. He has. Molly.
The buff thing is weird, but
you guys better lock it down. You guys better lock it down. Y'all are
Jose said we are absolutely not necking.
Let me tell you something.
Are you nose and nose?
Jose's a power bottom, Molly. You got to watch out. He's a power bottom right there. He's coming up through the ranks, Molly.
We are going to get kicked off YouTube tonight.
That's right, baby.
Our entire trivia game has turned into sexual innuendo.
That's right. That's right, Jose. That's right, baby.
Pyramid Nemesis Twilight fanfic.
Oh, good God, Chad. Get out of here. Come on.
Can't even.
Jeez. All right, next one coming up. Now, with this one, first and last name. Come on. First and last name on this. So I'm going to make it a little more difficult.
Okay.
Here we go. What is this horror character's name?
Full name.
Look at that, Anna. Look at that. So innocent. Never hurt anybody. Certainly never throw somebody in a pot of boiling water. Chad, the Talk Horror historian, with the correct answer. This is, of course, Angela Baker.
Yay!
Angela Baker. Now, if somebody could tell me, I'll tell you what, I'll throw down a bonus point. Who is the actress that plays her? What is the actress's name? First and last name of the actress that plays her. Get a little bonus
for
point.
A bonus
here.
Point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Felissa Rose. That is correct. Chad Edmonds. Look at that. My goodness gracious. And now Chad. Back up here at top. Buddy. Look at that. Just skyrocketing. I'll tell you what.
Now Chad is neck and neck and nose
The
and
old
nose.
dog finally woke up. Okay. He came into play now. Look at that. 2 in a row, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a streak. He's like the Undertaker. He's unstoppable now. Nobody's going to beat the streak. I'll tell you what. Now, this next one, HorrorFam.
Jack is working. Perfect.
Hands over those keyboards. First name only for this next character. Here we go. What horror character is this? Look at that, Anna. He looks like I don't know. I don't know.
The sourpuss look on his face.
Hi, bird.
Hi, bird.
Wow, Chad with the correct answer. This is, of course, Quentin Smith.
I've always wondered if this age group who got so into wearing Joy Division t-shirts actually ever listened to any Joy Division. I've always wondered that.
I'll tell you what, Anna. I'll tell you what.
What?
Another bonus point. First and last name of that actor. First and last name of this actor. If you can give me the first and last name of this actor, you get a bonus point immediately. Hi, bird. Hi, girl. Oh, Molly Holly with the quickness. It is, in fact, Kyle Gowner. And look at this. Chad moved to the top. But now Molly Holly back in striking distance. Look at this, Anna.
I like it.
Yeah.
We have ourselves a competition.
Yeah, we do, baby. Yeah. Let me load up some more questions for the horror fam. I don't know if they're ready. And of course, you know, I mean, we're bringing the hottest questions of the day, Anna. The hottest questions.
The best questions in horror trivia today.
Yeah, today. Next up, let me tell you something, horror fam. I'm telling you what, we're just getting started here. Next up, we have Guess the Horror Movie. I'm going to show you a screenshot from a horror film, and you have to tell me what horror film that screenshot is from. Now, some of these I got really tricky with, and some of them you're going to be like, oh my God, come on, Steve. Come on, Steve.
Come on.
I'm an expert in the field of that is which horror. That was too easy. Molly Holly's probably going to hit me with the come on, Steve here any minute. Here we go.
Okay.
Hands over those keyboards. Hands over those keyboards.
3, 2, 1.
What horror film is this? What horror film is this? F Wood over there trying to spell snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus.
F Wood, man. F Wood. Oh, it is Daniel with the correct answer of Planet.
Nice.
Terror.
Planet Terror.
Yes, yes, indeedy, Daniel. Yes, indeedy do. Yes, indeedy do. Now up on the leaderboards, baby. Oh yeah, yeah, and he is in a movie, and that is a good horror movie. It's very, you know, I remember when the previews for it came out, I was like, oh my God, that's going to be so outlandish. It's going to be so bad. It was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good. Another Robert Rodriguez special right there.
Yeah.
Shines brightly at what he does best. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's also in No Country for Old Men, and I feel like that movie is so horror adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you say that? Like, it's so,
oh God, dude,
you're so tense the whole movie. It's so scary, even though it's not a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
so there's that too.
It's a damn horror film for Woody Harrelson's character.
Oh God.
All right, next up, horror fam. You know, you got to get those hands over your keyboards. I'm telling you what, man, I'm bringing the heat. I am absolutely bringing the heat. What's up, Grassman?
Hi, Grassman.
How you doing over there, Three Fingers?
He thinks he's sneaky.
All right, here we
go.
go.
Jose says he was in Hollow Man too.
Here we go. Here we go, Anna. What horror film is this, horror fam? What horror film is this? This looks like our local diner. Oh, is it Chad? Is it Chad?
It's Chad.
It's Chad with the correct answer. And this is weird because he's talking about this film earlier.
I thought that when I saw the picture come up
in the chat.
It's like Chad was just talking about this.
I can't believe this. Yep. I can't believe this. Chad has taken the lead once again with the correct answer of Maximum Overdrive.
I want to see Jose's spelling because he's calling himself out on screwing up the spelling on that. Oh, okay. We've seen worse.
We have. Molly, I just introduced this film to Anna like a month or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
She loved it. Loved it, Molly. She was like, Steven, I can't believe it. We should have watched this much sooner. I actually do like it a lot. I love it. I've loved it since I was a child.
Yeah.
Such a fun movie.
There are really some fun things about it. Like there's for sure. I just remember thinking like it's gotten a lot of like hype, I think, especially in our little circle here of the horror fam. So I was expecting to be like blown away. It was okay. You know what I mean? Like I think that was the problem. It was like a little overhyped to me. You know what I mean?
I can see it. If you're watching it as an adult, you're not going to have as much fun with it.
Oh, for sure. Like if I don't even know how I missed it as a kid. Like that was definitely the type of movie my siblings and I were watching back then. But I missed it. So I just saw it for the first time. And it was like, that's okay. But I could see that. I could see having loved it back when it came out. I could see that. Yeah. That would have helped for sure.
Yeah. Or just as a kid, like. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Oh, definitely, Daniel. You know, Stephen King he's running rampant, buddy.
Yeah.
He's running rampant, buddy.
Yeah, and I think because of that, there's like certain things that just don't make any sense that, when you're seeing it for the first time as an adult, you're kind of like...
The soundtrack by AC/DC, though, 10 out of 10 soundtrack.
The soundtrack is amazing. Some of the characters are really, really fun. Obviously, that truck design is...
the Green Goblin.
Badass.
Happy Toys. Yeah. All right, here we go, horror fam. Here we go, baby. Next one coming up right now. You got to tell me what horror film this is. Look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Anna, do you have any idea what this even is?
Look at this. Do I even know that? I do know that. What's up, Maddie Man?
Oh, Molly Holly. Molly Holly, let me tell you something about Molly Holly. She knows Justin Long when she sees him. She knows Justin Long when she sees him, Anna.
I mean...
Honey, this machine just called me an asshole.
Steven says that all the time.
All the time. All the time, Fredward.
He does.
All the time. I was thinking about this because I was working on the Creep Show video, Maddie Man. And I was like, oh my God, Stephen King
has not aged well.
He's turned into like a fucking wraith or something.
Oh,
like,
I haven't seen.
He looks like a banshee or something. Like
I'll have to check that out because I haven't.
He kind of looks like a like picture Stephen King, right?
Right, got it.
And then picture Michael Jackson after the nose jobs and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of looks like a damn, or like remake Freddy Krueger in a way. Like it's kind of, or the Grinch that stole Christmas or something.
Let that be a lesson, kids. If you live hard, you do not age well. He looks like one of the demons in Demon Knights. He's oh God, Jose.
Oh shit, man. Oh man. Oh man. DJ, I like Jeepers Creepers 2 as well, man. You know, now part 3, I mean, that's when they're scraping the bottom of the damn barrel right there, but God. So oh damn, we got shots fired over here. Shots fired over here, Jose. You better watch your back, buddy. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Next one coming up. Next one coming up here. You got to tell me what horror movie this is. This one's going to go quick ski. So hands over those keyboards.
Quick ski potatoes.
Quick ski potatoes. Look at that. We got
this
is Harry Potter if I've ever seen it.
This is definitely Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh God! Molly Holly goes hard for Justin Long. That's That is hysterical. Considering some of the conversations Stephen and I have had.
So many
Justin
came
Long.
through all at once, but it is Jose.
Nice. Good job, Jose.
It is Jose coming through with the correct answer of Harry Potter 3, Harry Potter Battles the Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Harry Potter 3, The Book of Zombies.
Libro Los Muertos. Oh my God. F-Wood, let me tell you something about you know what?
Refresh.
This man's over there in Dunmore, North Carolina, in Dewbridge, North Carolina, with his 56K modem. Come
Poor
on.
Poor F-Wood says he's always first on his screen. I hate that.
Dude, I'll tell you what. At 98 compact Presario, F-Wood, you're gonna have to trade that bad boy in. At least get you a Dell XPS system. Jeez. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go, horror fam. Next one coming up. Now, this next one is a little more obscure-ski, but I think you got it. I think everybody knows this one, especially D-Gen. I think D-Gen is really going to lock this one down. Here we go. What horror film is this? Look at that, man. D-Gen's got this. You watch. D-Gen's, he's going to rattle the monster cans off of his desk. He's typing so hard right now. Oh,
Jose.
Jose. Oh Oh my God.
Everybody came through with that so fast. Good job. Good job, everybody.
Wow, Jose. My goodness gracious. Can we get an interpreter for Chad Edmonds over here, everybody? Look
so
at this.
many extra letters in there.
He even included the silent N at the end of that, Anna. Look at that. He even included that. Jawsome X. Jawsome.
Love it. Love it. That's the type of typoing I do, Chad.
I want to remake The Quick and the Dead, but with Jose drawing from his belt with his feet.
Wow, wow, wow.
Right? My God, dude. My goodness gracious. And I'll tell you what, Jose's making a comeback. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, he's got a tingle. He can feel it in his fingers. He can feel it in his toes.
Dude, Grassman is calling out the destruction that happened.
Were you here? He did this on stream, Grassman.
Yeah. If
he
you had been here
jumped up
earlier,
on Anna's chair and then with a bit, it looks good.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's hilarious because like it's a spot he knows never to go into. He doesn't touch your bookcase. Like
no.
During
hell no.
Just when we're sitting here live, because he can't handle that Steven and I are sitting here together and he can't be a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, F Wood's going home.
F Wood, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get your little Wilson back out. We'll keep this going.
Like F Wood, my grandpa used to announce when he was like done visiting, whether it was like a family party or he had just come over to hang out. When he was done, he would stand up and say, "Nobody loves me. I'm going home." And then he would leave.
It's badass, dude. Oh no, Jose's got to go. We got to unleash some more trivia here. But yeah, Molly Holly, Anna was not familiar with all of the Jason films, and I've quickly turned her into him being her favorite slasher.
Oh yeah, for sure, by far.
And she even loves Jason X2. I remember watching that when that came out, and you were just like stunned. But now it's like, well, yeah.
Jason X. The only one that like I can't get into is Jason Goes to Hell.
Anna just doesn't grasp the nuances yet.
I don't grasp the nuances.
She doesn't grasp.
There's a lot of nuance to Jason
There was a lot that
Hell.
Adam Marcus was trying to tell us. You just got to pick it up.
Brian Perry. Brian, we haven't seen you in alive in so long, it feels like.
Oh my God. Brian, where? BP? Oh my goodness.
We've missed you so much.
Wow, dude. I haven't seen you in a coon's age. What's going on, bruh?
F Wood, that's hilarious. I am not from the South. I'm from California. My grandfather,
Anna's
though,
a city slicker, buddy.
He grew up in Chicago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Anna's a city slicker, dude.
I am. I'm a city slicker. My grandfather was a city slicker.
Now here is where
he was just a pain in the ass. That's all.
Here is where Chad, it all falls apart for Chad.
Uh-oh. This is where it all falls. Why?
Posters.
Oh no.
It's poster time. And right now I want us all to take a good look at the leaderboards here. No pressure, Chad. I want us all to take a good look at the leaderboards here. Because Chad right now is up at the top with Molly Holly.
Love it.
They're tied up.
Love it.
Jose,
the showdown
very
we
close
all
third.
needed.
Very close second, excuse me. Here we go, HorrorFam. I'm going to launch these. What?
Now he's on my desk.
Oh.
That's all that took.
Anybody want a cat?
I know, stuff he never does. It's now he's doing. He's making us look bad.
Yeah, he is.
Now we look like bad cat
Yeah,
parents.
he is. I'll tell you what. All right, here we go.
Brian Perry, I hope they're figuring out what's going on for you.
Oh yeah, me too, BP. I just see that. Yeah.
I hope they take care of you.
Yeah, I'll BP. If not, I'll show up and I'll do it, buddy. I got the touch. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Now you said something you shouldn't have said.
No, I'm laughing at Molly Holly.
I'm also laughing at Molly Holly.
It's badass. God, I love the HorrorFam.
It just gets
They're as
better
evil
and better,
as I
doesn't it?
am.
Yep.
All right, here we go, HorrorFam. Here we go. What horror film is this poster for? Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm essentially giving this. This could be 7.
People are going to get it like right away too, which is wild. Yeah. So don't give up, Chad. I'm sure there are some of these you'll recognize regardless.
Oh, Jose!
Jose!
It is, in fact, the Gremlins. It is, in fact, Gremlins. Oh, he's up there somewhere. I have one that does that, Jose.
That sings the song.
And dances while he does it. Gizmo, I love him. I love him. I would do anything for a Gizmo. Anything.
For
Jose.
A real Giz?
For a real Gizmo, dude. You know, you could ask me some crucial questions and people would be I'd be labeled a monster to the entire world.
Yeah. He would trade me for a Gizmo.
I mean, you know.
I have to live with knowing that.
I'd do anything for a Gizmo, dude. Like one that's just going. Like, could you imagine walking around with him in your backpack and he just tugs on you here and there, says hi, kisses you on your cheek, and.
See, I could do those things, but he'd still rather have a Gizmo.
Well, yeah, because you don't do things like if I walked in and saw you playing the keyboard with a Santa hat on, just by yourself, you know, I'd be so in love, Anna.
I mean, to be fair, that is the kind of thing I would do.
That's true.
To be fair.
Dude, I'd go live like the damn, like nobody'd ever see me again. I'd just go live like the Unabomber. Like I'd just be in a shack in the middle of the woods, happy as hell. I'd never work again.
I mean,
live off of me and Gizmo go fishing.
We're pretty close to living that life.
That's true. That is true. That is true. All right, here we go, HorrorFam. Next one coming up, Jose. We got a 3-way tirade. We got a 3-way.
I love it.
We got an intense 3-way action right here, Anna. Look at this. We got a Molly Holly sandwich. Okay, so we got to get this.
Poor Molly Holly.
Well, Molly Holly likes some good sandwich action. Come on, here we go.
I'm not sure this is the type of sandwich action she likes. We're out of control tonight. I blame all of you.
That's what. Hey, come on. This is the PG stream. All I'm doing is I'm just saying, hey.
We have never been a PG stream.
This is what I'm saying.
But
this
tonight
is how y'all interpret it is on you all. I'm being very modest here, actually. Well, there goes the leather chair. Cat, please stop.
Oh, he ate it. Is he okay? Where is he? Where did he go after that? Do you see him?
He's probably like fucking Jason Voorhees at the end of Jason Goes to Hell. He just got sucked down or something. I don't know, but
I don't see him. Oh my God, I hope our cat's okay.
God, where's that spray? But yeah, I'm gonna keep the spray bottle in here and then there he comes back. There he can never stop. He can never stop.
Oh, I guess he's totally fine. Now he's, all stretched out, waiting for a petting under the desk. And here I thought my cat had died. But nope.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go, HorrorFam. Good God.
Jen is really worried we're about to get kicked off of YouTube.
Molly Holly, please. I'm gonna call in reinforcements. Molly Holly, get over here. It's your turn to take guard. Okay, here we go, HorrorFam. Here we go. Next one coming up right now. What horror film is this poster? Oh God, that.
Well.
That didn't blur well.
Nope.
That didn't blur well.
I like both Molly and Zim's suggestions. And we're coming right into summer. Those are going to be easy to acquire.
Dude, I'll get flat out water balloons and just go to war, dude. Like.
Speaking of, we woke up this morning with a puddle of water. And yes, it was water in the middle of our kitchen. So away from all appliances. No leak in the ceiling. We don't know. We don't know.
I've seen some very close ones. I've seen some very close ones. But I've not seen the official title yet. I have not. Jose's right there. Jose, I hate not giving it to Jose, but
so close.
It's so close. It's criminal, but it's not there enough to give it Very close. Molly's over there. She's very close. She's racking. Oh my God, Artsy. Artsy with the correct answer. It is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
I've never even heard of that.
Well, dude, Anna, you gotta elevate your horror game.
Elevate my horror game.
You gotta elevate your horror game, buddy.
Taking it up the mountain.
Take it up the mountain. I mean, goodness gracious.
Look at that, though, Jose. Like, you were so close. What's up, Brian Perry? What do we guess? Guess what? What?
I remember it was all over like Netflix or something. Like, it was all over streaming forever. Yeah.
I know, Jose. We knew you knew it too. It was frustrating. It was hard.
All right, here we go. Next one coming up. We got to lock this in for Jose.
Okay.
This is going to be a very similar aesthetic too. I'm going to throw it out there. What horror film is this poster from? Look at that.
Archie hasn't even seen it. She's like, I heard about that once.
Mm-hmm.
She's got Archie has that kind of mind.
She does.
I heard somebody said that to me once and stuck.
This is not E.T. Going Wild. It is not Night Eats the World. Which should I do here? That's tough. 30 Days of Night is the correct answer. Degen wrote...
give a point to both of them. They're not...
Let's give a point to both. Let's give a point to both. That was very close. Very close.
Well, so it's one of those things. It's like, was that a typo? Was it a... It's a 2-letter word. I don't know.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. You know what? Everybody gets a point. I'm like Oprah. Okay. Everybody's getting a point today.
It's been a hard day's night.
I've
been working like a dog. Zim knows what I'm singing.
Yeah, but Zim's crazy. He's a wild man. He's like Phil Roberts.
Dude, it's the Beatles. Like, it's not some outlandish, nobody's ever heard of it kind of thing.
Nobody listens to the Beatles. Come on.
Ooh, Brian Perry is getting 12 movies for his birthday.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Dang, BP. Movie night at BP's house. We're going to stop at the Piggly Wiggly and go watch some
and
flicks.
Get cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese from the Piggly Wiggly.
Cheese from the Piggly Wiggly. Here we go, HorrorFam. Next one coming up right now. Now, this one's it's just going to bust onto your screen and you're going to get it immediately. Look at this. What?
What in the world?
What in the wide world of sports
is going on here? You picked that up from me.
I did. Whoa, Jose, come on. Oh.
Chad.
It's got to go to Chad, but I like how Chad used the French spelling. Of it. Is it Elvira, Mistress of the Dark here? But Chad used this French spelling. Let's go ahead and pull it up. It's elevated horror now, Anna. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Emphasis on the arc.
On the arc.
I like it.
Look at this. Now there's one.
Somebody's going fast when you get stuff like that.
Oh, and he's taking the lead.
There you go.
Look at this. Jose, you can't leave. This is Jose, this is the last question.
Jose, one more
last question, Jose. This could meet it all. Here we go, HorrorFam.
Be late.
What horror film is this? What horror film is this, Jose? Come on. Oh, Molly's going to take him down. Look at this. Molly's got this. She is very talented. Molly Holly.
Wow. Really?
In caps locks.
Wow.
Woo, baby. Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
So I'll tell you what, we have a tie right now. That is, of course, Creepshow 2.
Have a tiebreaker?
We're going to have a tiebreaker.
Grassman says something not good. Did you not like Creepshow 2, Grassman Nightmare?
Oh, Grassman, he's a draw. Now I'm gonna offer up a tiebreaker right now.
Good night, Jose.
I'm gonna offer up a tiebreaker.
Get back to work before you get in trouble.
I'm gonna offer up a tiebreaker.
Chad likes the tie. Chad.
Oh man, we can't do that unless Molly's like, I want the win. I want a tie too. If Molly says it's tie time, we'll keep it at a tie. If not, I'm going to offer up a tiebreaker. What do you think, Molly? What do you think? Do you want a tiebreaker, Molly? What's the horror fan think on this? Because I can come up with something off the top of my head easily.
Brian, that's so cute. His birthday's on Mother's Day this year, and the year he was born, he was brought home from the hospital on Mother's Day.
Aww, BP.
Your mom had to be so stoked.
Yes. All right, Molly.
Molly wants to go for it, Chad. You got to put up some competition for Molly Holly.
You got to do it, Chad. If you want to be the champ, you got to beat the champ.
We're counting on you.
Yeah.
Counting on you, Chad.
Okay, here we go.
He's
Dude, Chad is a sore loser then, because Molly's going to take this. Let me think of a good one. Okay. And it is going to be Creepshow 2 related.
This is going to be fresh on your mind.
This is going to be Creepshow 2 related. Let me think of a good one. What is the name of the first segment in Creepshow 2? What is the name of the first segment in Creepshow 2?
I think I know this.
Do you?
I think so.
Whisper it to Molly Holly.
Should I whisper the way you do?
Yeah. Look at Molly. She's over there. She's rocking her brain. Ooh, that's a good old Chief Woodenhead. Yes. Molly Holly with the correct answer.
Oh,
with the correct answer.
Chief Woodenhead.
And Grassman, this is a very good question. If anybody can answer that, I'll give them a bonus point. What animal did the blob eat in the water? That's a damn good question. Grassman, you're trying to take my job. Grassmans.
We missed you too, Brian Perry.
It is not the dog, F. Wood. It is not the dog. We'll have... Oh, Chad's being a sore loser.
He doesn't watch.
He's being a sore loser.
How do you know if it's bad if you've never seen it?
Yeah, goof. Come on.
Sometimes you watch a movie and it's bad.
Come on.
But if you've never watched a movie, you don't know if it's bad.
Creepshow 2 is so good. I think I'm going to have to do 10 reasons to watch Creepshow 2 now, just so Chad. Molly Holly with the correct answer. It was a duck.
It was a duck.
It was a duck. It was a duck.
It was a duck, duck, goose.
It was a duck, duck, goose. And with that, Anna, let's go ahead and get some sound going for Molly Holly, baby. Moving up in the first place. Look at this. Oh, my goodness gracious, Anna. Molly Holly taking it on the night with 8 points, baby. Look at that. Woo. Woo. Look at that. Molly Holly, good job, baby. My goodness gracious. Graces.
That's true. F Wood, it did also eat the people.
But the question was what animal?
I know. I was almost as smart as I said humans or animals. The humans.
Goodness gracious. Chad is, look at this, everybody. Chad is going to cry. He's going to take his basketball and go home. He's going to take the ball and go home. He's going to take his copy of Creepshow and go home. Like I only need one. Let me tell you something. But Molly Holly, ever the sportsman. Look at this. Molly Holly is an example of exquisite sportsmanship.
Baby goat, baby goat, baby goat.
Oh my God. Creepshow 2 is so good though. I love Creepshow 2. What was your favorite segment? Oh, that's fucking tough. That's a tough one right there.
That is a tough one. Probably The Hitchhiker. Right? Isn't that Creepshow 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Because
what's your favorite one?
Old Chief Woodenhead.
You quote that one a lot. You quote that one a lot. He does.
But you know how much I love all of them.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like Old Chief Woodenhead and The Raft are like more fun and comedic.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like Old Chief Woodenhead's sad though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like The Hitchhiker is the most pure horror of all of the entries.
Yeah, the Raft one gets me because it gets a little grapey.
Date grape.
And I remember that like pulled me out of it. You know what I mean? That I was just like in the middle of like your friends are dying, things are horrible, and you're gonna, get creepy, touchy-feely on this poor girl while she's sleeping. Like it was just so weird and gross. It just kind of, I was like, well, I don't ugh.
Molly is saying The Hitchhiker, which is a thanks for the ride, lady.
Yeah.
I love that one. I love them all. I don't know what my favorite with The Raft. F Wood loves The Raft the most.
Yeah.
I love the Camaro in The Raft so much.
You love it for the car. You're so fun. I know, but you love a lot of things for the Camaro.
Love Deke. Poor Deke. He gets sucked into under the damn raft and does like a split, bro.
So gross. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Oh yeah, he got creamed. That's the word he uses. Some guy got creamed. Man. The Trans Am was cool too, but it's not better than a Camaro, bro. Come on. No way. It's not better than that beautiful yellow. Although I did love that Trans. I felt so bad when they trashed that kid's car. When the Woodenhead trashes that kid's car and then just lays his ass on top of it, sprawled out like the screaming chicken. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Anna. That's horrible. Come on. Yes. Woo! Look at that. Oh my God. Almost 2 years. 2 years.
Love it.
It is a chicken, F Wood. It is called the Screaming Chicken.
Screaming Chicken.
Yep. That is officially what the bird on the front of it. It's not a phoenix.
It's the Screaming Chicken.
It's the Screaming Chicken. Yeah. Oh, Artsy!
Yay,
Artsy has 4 more months until she's a yearling.
Sweet. I love it. I love it.
Wow. Yeah. Man. There we go. All right, horror fam, let's do 5 minutes of some Q's and A's. You provide the Q's, I'll provide the A's. We'll get this going, man.
Yeah, that's what's tough for me about which car between those to love is love the Screaming Chicken.
Yeah, for that particular model, for those particular years, I'd have to give it to the Firebird on that one.
Just for having a Firebird on the hood, like.
Well, now Camaros,
so pretty.
Camaros typically dominated everything, but there was I think it's the 79-ish, or no, is it the early 70s Camaros? They had a stinker in there that, I mean, for the Camaros, because every Camaro has been almost every design has been like a 10 out of 10 since its inception. But there was one that's like, okay, that's clearly the worst designed, because the rest you could sit there and debate. But there is one.
Yeah.
It's,
F would is saying the bandit.
There you go.
Here, Chad, since we don't have JK and I joined within like days of each other. So I will do mine.
Yeah.
In honor of JK.
Yeah. Do it.
Where's the there it is.
DGen, give me some options and I'll.
There it is.
Because I know, let me see, Until Dawn comes out.
There you go.
Whoa!
In honor of JK. Because that's
my God.
That's what JK's would look like if JK did it today.
Yeah. My God, dude. 54 months. That's insane.
Yeah. It's wild that's how long we've had memberships.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think you did get some questions.
Yeah, I did. Let's see here. Worst movie you've ever seen?
Oh, I know we've said that before when we're watching movies and then they leave my brain. But God, we've seen some stinkers, man.
Yeah, we have.
There are movies we've turned off.
Mm-hmm.
One I can think of off the top of my head is Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
The Munsters is up there.
That's and as far as like a like a director, an experienced director, a major film studio, like money in the production, that's got to be up there. Because you know, it's easy to say like some of the worst movies you've ever seen are like low budget B movies. Like, I mean, you know, they don't have the same opportunity that big movies. This is a big budget, experienced director, the whole works, the whole shenanigans. And it still was one of the worst things I've ever had to sit through.
Look at Grassman, 9 months, Anna. Look at this. Look at this. We need Grass Woman in here to show him up. Thank you, Grassman. I would say, okay, so there are two. The Munsters is really, really bad. Like that. It doesn't even follow like typical film format.
Right? Like there's no real like story arc or anything. It's really bizarre. It's like
it's really weird. It's kind of like fucking a family member filming a birthday party or something. But even worse, like at least birthday parties have a point that's like, well, here's everybody we've gathered for little Joey's birthday party. Oh, there's Joey blowing out the candles on the cake and happy birthday at crescendos. It's all good. God, I can't even think of an example of how fucking bad The Munsters was, but it was pretty bad. And
you know what's funny is Steven and I watched videos made by a lady who does like, she does book reviews, but she also reviews book reviewers. And one of the things she talks about is a prologue that's too long. Like you've just spent way too much time like setting up the story.
Yeah.
I feel like The Munsters is that. It is only a prologue. Like it is the setup to a story. So it has no story itself. Right? Like
it's bad. It's really
this
bad.
is how these people met, but there's no real, I don't know. There was no hook. There was no like, I don't know. It was so weird.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. But two movies I can think of off the top of my head that like are truly bad is one is called Hellacious Acres. And Bloody Disgusting sent that to me back in the day. They sent me a copy of it to review. Really bad. Really, 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 really bad. It is literally just this guy walking forever. And it's like some kind of sci-fi weirdo shit. Like here and there, like a monster is going to show up that's CGI. And it's bad. Another one is called Granny. I watched it when I was a little kid. It was a video store rental based off of the cover, and it was called Granny. I was like, oh, damn, this is going to be scary. You know, it had like a granny on the cover with an axe or something.
No.
Bad. It was bad. It was, if I remember right, I've only seen it once, and I would watch it again just to revisit how bad that was.
Yikes.
But I mean, I was a kid and thought it was bad.
Yeah.
But like, if I remember correctly, it is a fraternity prank.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they reveal this at the end is they are at like this college kid's funeral. And one of the people is still dressed up in like the granny wardrobe, but without the mask on. And that's how they reveal that it was actually one of them. And I'm like, you motherfuckers do realize funerals sometimes take place months after somebody has died.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully
they don't take place on the same day.
Hopefully within a week or two. But yeah, but yeah, that's true.
But
yeah, wild.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, F Wood, I can't remember. Like I said, I saw it as a child. It was a video store rental. But if I remember right, it's like a fraternity thing, and they're in like a fraternity or in a house.
Yeah.
And like a granny's coming after them, and really bad. But
go ahead.
Those two right there, Molly Holly, are you know, and there's some other ones that are so cheesy. They're so cheesy bad, they're good. You know.
Oh, you've shown me some of those, like where you're like, oh yeah, we gotta watch this movie, and it's, oh god, oh god. But Zim brought up the Island of Dr. Moreau remake with Val.
I have not seen it.
Dude, I saw that in the theater too, Zim. It's so bad. But my family were like huge Val Kilmer fans. Huge. So my mom packed us all up and we went and saw that movie. Oh my god, what a stinker. It was so bad.
If I remember, now this one was horrible.
That is also horrible.
Wasn't this one that like Briggs hyped for? Somebody hyped for us.
Yeah. And so it ended up on our list this year. Neither of us had ever seen it. So it ended up on our 31 Days of Halloween list. And we were stoked because comedy, I'm there for it.
It was, holy shit. It was far worse than I could have ever imagined, especially with the people in it.
Appalled.
Didn't it have like Jeff Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr.?
Yes. Chad said it was him that recommended it to us. It was, if that was you rat bastard. It was so bad.
It was so bad.
So bad.
Look at that.
I know. You are great. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh, thank you, Brian Perry.
Yeah, I got for Christmas one year as a stocking stuffer, I got Anna Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday from Tombstone in her stocking.
He's right over there. He's on my desk.
Yeah. That's where he lives. Yeah. That's right, Chad. Oh god, that was horrible.
Yeah. I have most of Willow memorized too, but definitely Tombstone. I have that entire movie memorized, like obnoxiously.
Nobody, baby. Hey, you take care of
Nobody.
yourself. And I hope we see you Thursday. I have a very special guest coming on Nobody. So please be there. Love you. And I want to see that autographed picture. Come on now.
Right? Absolutely.
Oh my God, that's so good, F Wood, when he's doing that. Oh my God. That's so good. Thank you, BP. I kind of have
the strain was more than he could bear.
Oh my God, yeah. You're an oak. Yeah, I kind of have my Rick Rubin beard going on today. Rick Rubin, his is all grayed out, but it's just woolly. He didn't straighten it today.
This is it, and it's woolly
mass.
Yeah.
So yeah. Woo! We'll have to take care of that. This time it's legal. Oh my God.
It seems my hypocrisy knows no bounds.
Very possible, Chad. Very possible, man. I want to unleash that. I had some good ones lined up too.
Dude, it's time. We all miss Pictionary.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, 12 more days till WrestleMania.
Y'all, surprise, I'm going to be there. I'm making my return, dude. That Stone Cold music's going to hit and the real redneck rattlesnake's going to walk out. Just talking shit in my jean shorts. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be awesome. All right, horror fam, go watch my new video on Creep Show. Please, please, please leave a comment, hit the like, and let it run the whole thing. It needs all the help it can get. So please check that out. We're going to have to hop off in here. Got 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow for my ass. We have to drive from one side of the state to the other, all in one day.
Yeah.
Starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day tomorrow.
It's going to be a long one. This is going to be a very long one. So you guys, please go watch that Creep Show video. I got another good one coming up, of course, next Monday. This Thursday, we have Brandy Roderick, Baywatch Babe, coming on.
I didn't mean to do the air horn.
Anna gave you both, dude. And let's see what else. And then this weekend, got another special guest coming on for some great topics. So I want to see you there, horror fam. All right. So until next time, my friends, look horror.
Listen horror.
Talk horror.
Night, everybody.
Yeah, we love every single one of you, baby. Good night. Be safe. Woo.